Hello everyone. Very quick video here. As a lawyer as well as a broker, I'm almost shocked by the number of times I see a listing come up and you see that the property is probably worth $1 million and the taxes disclosed on the actual listing are $2,000 or $3,000. More than likely, and if you think about it logically, it makes sense, this is interim billing. And so the tax being reported by the listing salesperson is for the interim amount. The final bills for 2017 haven't come out. And so if you're listing a property and your taxes seem unreasonable and the seller's given you an actual tax bill, what they've given you is an interim bill. Now, very simply, what you can do is you can log yourself into MLS. And once you've logged into MLS, you can come into the public records section, which is on the left-hand side in the taskbar. Now, once you go to public records, I've pulled up a property here. You can see that this property is located in Markham. Now, you'll note that the valuation information is as follows. When you look at the valuation information, for the purposes of taxation, MPAC, the Municipal Property Assessment Corporation, takes into consideration these values. So, if I want to know what the taxes are on this property, I can simply go to Google and type in Markham Property Tax Calculator. I've done it so many times, it's auto-populating. And it's usually the first link. Now, Markham is special because Markham will give you an option to put in the actual roll number. Roll number is at the top right-hand corner. So if you look at it carefully, it's 1936 030 211 2. Sometimes it'll freeze. 211 2112 4420. Now, what you have to be mindful of is the year. So here it's 2017. If I click this, it shouldn't populate anything because we don't have the final bill. So if you go back now and you click on 2016 and hit calculate, you can see that the total taxes for 2016 were as follows. It's $5,722. Now that makes a lot of sense. So two things. First off, don't look at the actual assessed value as of January. You want the tax year phased in assessment. If it's interim billing, that's usually towards the beginning of the year and final bills aren't out, look up the previous year. You can report the previous year on MLS. You can go up to 2 years if I remember correctly, and you won't end up in trouble. Okay? Now, the last thing I want to make clear is that you have to be very careful. As a listing salesperson, it is your job to verify everything that you put onto that listing. Notwithstanding that your sellers are signing off on the data sheet, it is your advertisement, your brokerage is responsible, you are responsible for verifying the accuracy of that information. If a crazy buyer or a crazy buyer salesperson tries to rely on the fact that you reported interim billing, and it turns out that on final closing the taxes are considerably higher, they may try to seek legal remedies. So you have to be very careful. I'm not saying that the buyer isn't responsible to conduct their own due diligence, but I have seen as a lawyer many transactions where the information is misrepresented or isn't correct, and it becomes a whole fuss at the time of completion. Now, just one last thing and I'll let you guys go. If it's not in Markham, very simply, if the property is in Whitby as an example, Whitby Property Tax Calculator, and you can see here in Whitby they've got a online calculator as well. You can't put in the roll number in this particular one, so I'm going to use this number here just for the sake of showing you. This obviously isn't in Whitby, so this would be incorrect, but if I take that number 838 or whatever it is, 750, make sure you take out any comma, sometimes it screws up. Tax class residential full. I know it's a residential property. And so you hit submit, you get the taxes, you print this out, you get a copy of the actual tax bill from the client, and you have done your due diligence and satisfied yourself that the information you are reporting is correct. And so please, again, be mindful, anything you're putting on the MLS should be verified by you. If it isn't, you'll end up in trouble. And that's all I have to say for today. We'll see you again next time.